Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and friends of the rooster. Welcome back to my channel, and a big welcome to new viewers. This is episode 51 of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, and we are straight into the action. So, we are in Saugin High,
It shall be.
the sunken city, whatever. I had some issues, to be honest. It took me some precious minutes to fix it. Probably you might notice the characters are too big or bigger than usual. Basically, what happened, very briefly, I installed the game available on Game Pass PC and found out that it installs uh, a separate instance of the game because it is slightly different than the GOG or Steam version. However, the game points at the same directory in your documents for save games and stuff. So it basically overwrote my previous settings, but I managed to hopefully restore them. Yeah, you can tell this is the GOG version or Steam because the interface is lightly brownish. The Xbox One, I think, is because it's more similar to the console versions of this game. It's more yellow, the frame. Okay, anyway, just that. So we've been tasked with um what is it? Okay, killing the rebel prince by the king himself. But the high priestess told us to visit her beforehand. Okay. If you plan on passing this point, surface human, you should be warned that it is not truly part of the city of caverns. Beyond here lies an old place home to the blackened elves, with traps enough to send any to the belly of the shark father. Enter at your own risk. Okay, so we are leaving the city here. This is probably one way out, and we go into the Underdark, I suppose, because darkened elf territory, it has to be the Underdark, right?
Aye, as you wish.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
Yes?
Luckily, Vaclav can regenerate because he has a ring of regeneration. Cool. Okay, this is the infamous silver blade. Okay, we'll have to find the hilt.
What is my task? Consider it done.
Okay, this is not the way to go. So we have to find the high priestess, the surviving high priestess. And actually, I think I zoomed out a little bit too much. Again, I keep pressing WASD, which is quite inconvenient. It should be here. Okay. Maybe they changed that. Okay, this is a not so friendly Saugin, probably one of the rebels. Okay, so rebels must be that way. I'm looking for the high priestess. Where is she? This looks like a temple, so maybe she's Captain Firlatis. We know him.
An offering for you, Sokola. Open your mighty jaws and take this, your former servant, as sustenance for you.
We are mighty, Shark Father. We struck without fear and without remorse. Take this gift as a measure of our power. No!
You continue to be an oddity here.
Okay, I am the oddity. Alright. It is good you have come to see me before you left. The king has made it clear I should instruct you as to how you may enter the princess base. The princess base lies at the far end of the city beyond a chamber with two great doors. Long ago, Sekola appeared there and slew 1,000 infidels. Wow. He decreed no heretic should again enter the city and seal the doors. He placed his tooth upon the doors so that we could open them. So that we could open them. He placed his tooth upon the door. Okay. Later the drow came. With powerful magics they stormed the city, led by a mage of great strength. He took Sekola's tooth from our lax guardians with the intent of blocking pursuit. The mage built an edifice in the southwest section of the city. He was killed, but his complex remains. Sekola's tooth is guarded somewhere within. What does has to do with the prince? We have little need for it. The ocean is the means of our travel, but you need it. Seek out the Drow's construct, follow his guardians, and obtain the key. I shall enter the Drow section and obtain the key. Excellent. This brings me to the next point. You must do something for me. Oh, really? Our king is mad. Surely your audience within showed you this. Well, he's actually an entertaining fellow, if you ask me. Hey, hey, hey. He's the result of poor breeding. Like his father, he has executed or exiled far too many of our kind. Our members are too few, our blood too thin. We must regain what we have lost. Prince Villanati, the exile's leader outside the city, is our only hope. What are you saying? So they've been exiling all the strong Saugen outside of the city. Eventually everyone left inside will be weak. I don't see what we have to do with it though. What do we care about the fate of these creatures? They are all evil. I say let them perish from their own foolishness, if that is what fate decrees. I agree with you, Caldorn. Caldorn, I've never heard you so cold. The Saugin cannot be so bad. If you just sentence them to all to death, that will make you no better than you claim to be. Your words do not sway me, woman. I am not misjudging these creatures, I know. And it is no less a fate that they would plan for us were circumstances different. With the prince on the throne, we would be strong again to fight the Lithids and the Drow. I've been in contact with the rebels, and now it is the time to strike. Oh, the backstabber high priestess. Ha ha ha. What do you say, human? Surely you hold no love for our mad king. Help us survive, lest we be swept away by the denizens of the Underdark. Oh, now I see. Your fate is in my hands. Okay. I've no interest in helping your race, period. Okay, so for the sake of the story, if you side with the king and kill the prince, you're going to doom the Saugin Okay, which, as Caldron said, is not a bad thing because they are quite evil. Okay, and it was made clear since our entrance here. Okay, they plundered the ships of of us surfacers, yada yada yada. So if we can contribute to their demise, okay, I don't think Fakla would have any sympathy for them. Okay. Okay, I didn't save before coming here, which is a little pain if we have to reload the conversation. But let's say I have no interest in helping your race period. Then we are doomed. Go then and earn your reward from our king if you must, if he truly plans on giving it to you. But if you have a change of heart, then I beg of you to return and tell me, and I shall arrange for a meeting with Villanati. I pray that you do. Oh, don't wait for me. Okay. Right, so we have to go southwest. This is a priestess of Sekola. I said Sekola in the previous episode. Actually, now that I heard it, it's Sekola. Okay, she said southwest. Probably this is the right way then. Let me check the map. We could actually go here. Okay, this is where we found the rebel, possibly. Yeah, these are the rebels. So I need the fang to get inside, but in the meantime I can crush them.
On my
Just
honor.
because. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. How about you use some of these darts in one? You have so many. I'm sure you don't mind. And
Yes.
okay.
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll show you. I don't like the looks of this.
That's a lot of them.
By Torm, I shall strike you down. A good hit.
Okay. That was. Oh. Horn coral gem. Okay. Some coins.
I will do my best.
Okay. Well, why not?
I'll hurt you if I have to.
Okay, there's a spellcaster. What do we do to spellcaster?
What do you want?
We shoot them.
I'll help however I can.
We shoot them and we try to get them killed if possible. How do we do that? That's a good question. How about I might try command.
I'm still here.
Valigar, you shoot them. Okay.
How may I assist?
Mazzy, if you have arrows, you shoot him. Okay.
What is my task? To battle and victory!
Okay. No problem. Okay.
Name it. What can I do? I am yours to command.
Aye. Something you need?
Yeah, I need to
my honor.
butcher them.
Next time.
20 crushing damage from Vaclav.
By Torm, I shall
I
strike
won't
you
let my
down!
friends
Oh
be
my
hurt.
goodness.
Yes.
And I'm just using some Belt of Heal Giant Strength, not the Chrome Fair. And Avery, you are encumbered? Why? I see. Okay. Okay. Okay, more rebels. Let them come. Oh, they're shooting.
Right and honor!
No problem. So these Saugin are 175. The mage was 3000 experience points worth.
Missed. Gotcha good.
Okay, well, we could get some bolts. Okay, nothing here. There are some rebels there. Go and get them.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Ah, I missed this quote from Imoen. Actually, I didn't remember.
Feel the wrongness in such a
I
place.
didn't remember
It is seeped
the
to the very
quotes
rocks themselves.
straight from BG1 quotes, because the first time I played, when I got the game, so the first one was in
So be it. I am your
English
doom.
with Italian subtitles, so just the text was translated.
Solid.
The second one instead, they went for a full localization with terrible voice acting. Well, terrible, bad voice acting. Uninspired voice acting, okay? That's probably uninspired voice acting and bad translations. So, and I played the game twice and a half in Italian, fully translated in Italian.
My!
You will fall yet.
Missed.
Yes?
Yes, what I mean is that
What is my task?
I didn't know. Imon had some quotes
On
taken
my honor.
straight from the first game.
Yes?
Like, my blade will cut you down to a size. Okay, so we explored a lot, not everything.
Very well.
Anything here? Also, probably already mentioned, I actually like... sorry. Avery
Faster than
wearing
Chick.
the cloak of the good archmage with the hood and the tower shield and the mace. Okay,
What is my task? Done.
she has a real cleric vibe, if you ask me. Anyway, okay, what is this? Less don't. I don't know what is it. I think it's oh no. I know what it is. It's seafaring version of ghouls or ghasts. An underwater version of a ghast. Still 1800 experience points. There's a sea zombie lord. You shall not escape this place, mortals. Okay. Actually, since we're here, we could do something. I could... Ooh! Book of Infinite Spells. What spell is it? Fireball. Okay. Throw a fireball. Baldur, you grab your...
Ready and willing.
Imoen, you throw a fireball. I cannot speak. Fireballs everywhere. Everybody fireball. We are at 3 fireballs.
The group needs me?
I can hear you well.
Okay, anybody wants to pile on with more fireballs?
This isn't working.
Scratch.
This isn't working.
Scratch.
This isn't working.
Yes.
Okay, apparently they are immune. Okay. And the zombie lord is here.
You need something?
Can you... Why not try to turn undead?
You have a plan?
Okay.
What is my task?
Okay,
Something up?
Imoen,
Gotcha.
never mind. Okay, try to survive. Oh, shoot.
On my honor.
Okay,
As you ask.
get away, get away. Okay,
Yes?
now let's patch Imoen up.
Yes.
This is probably the first time I turn undead in this game. Okay.
What is my task?
It's good to
shall
have
be.
2 clerics in the party. It is very good. It reduces downtime by a lot. And I already said this, basically from this point onward, it's better to have spellcasters than pure melee fighters. You still need melee fighters to some extent as tanks, okay, and also physical damage dealing. But having, I'd say, 2 divine spellcasters
Stories
and
amongst my
2
people.
arcane spellcasters is
Being underground is just not
pretty much the
the
standard.
I had to drop your item on the ground.
I am yours to
carry
direct,
no more.
my friend.
On my honor. Consider
It
it
is
done.
almost
I had to drop your item
required.
on the ground.
I'll help
carry no
however
more.
I can.
But that's my opinion, of course. Also, I could identify other stuff, by the way, like this amulet, which can be used only by shamans, so not really interesting. Flail, this is a flail +2. Oh, hang on. Ari wasn't able to identify this leather armor. Okay, anything else? A 2-handed sword.
Sorry, but I couldn't hold that last item. It's on the ground.
This is just a horn. Let's identify the horn. Horn of Silence. Ooh, well. It is actually interesting. You know. Tis most interesting. Okay, then I have bolts. There's a potion here. Antidote potion if needed. This is a quarterstaff +1. Even Vaclav can identify that. And this is a leather armor +1. Very mundane. Okay, no, I don't have anything else. So this is a two-handed sword. Probably it's two-handed sword plus 2. Flame of the North. Ooh, magic resistance plus 10%. Plus 4 extra damage versus chaotic evil. Very specific. Okay, and that's it. Let's keep moving.
Yes, I await your word.
Anything? No. Ah, by the way, this is just the floor. Or is it blood? I think it's floor. Or is it blood that is... hard to say. It looks like a brown sleek floor that's wet. Anyway, Royal Throne Room. So this might be the way. We have to go. Yeah, this they mentioned draws. They mentioned nasty stuff. So this must be the... By the way, Iman, 77 hit points. I know that you have a 10% extra, so still 70 hit points for a caster is not bad. Look at poor Aerie, only 46. Bah, I think mostly it's just constitution. Okay. So now this is a problem.
Time to move? Good to go.
Because I got toasted by a trap before. By the way, I still have protection from evil going on. Sword spider. I might be tempted into casting a Fiend Pit or Fiend Pit Demon. Pit Fiend. Pit Fiend.
To battle and victory!
Right you are.
Yes?
Or something like that.
What you want? All right.
I'm sure that the moment I cast that spell, protection from evil wears off. Okay, Ether Caps for Sword Spider. That's actually. Let's see if she can cast this Fireball. Okay. Okay, I got the Ether Cup. I didn't get anything else.
What is my task? I will do my best.
Good is on our side this day!
Okay,
What
one
can I
thing,
do? I'll do
Avery,
it.
actually, you should swap with Mazzy, to be honest.
On my honor.
Because I don't like, I don't like the way you jumped into the first line, front row. What is this? Zircon, protection from normal weapon.
What is my task? Yes.
Okay.
Name it.
Okay, so if
No
we are
problem.
going after draws, this should be the right way. Okay, I see a chest over there. Bone Golem.
On my
That's
honor.
nasty.
Very well.
Something amiss. Fair enough, my friend.
Okay.
Calls, I see. So be it.
Tank and off tanks ready.
Yes.
Bone Golem is a golem. It's not an undead, even though it's made
To
of
battle and
bones.
What is my task?
Unlike the bone golems in World of Warcraft, which were actually undeads, I think. Oh my goodness. I still remember about Scholomance. when I played World of Warcraft Classic in 2019, 2020, I rolled a rogue. So I played with a new character, a rogue. And my goal, because my trick when playing massive multiplayer online games or generally online games, I set my own internal goals. So to draw a line, because my first experience with World of Warcraft, I started in 2005. I didn't set any goal, and I kept playing until 2013. So since then, whenever I play an online game, I was World of Tanks, Warframe, stuff like that. I set a goal and I say, okay, when I reach this, I'm fine, and I take a break. My goal for World of Warcraft Classic was to complete an armor set, the dungeon set armor.
This way, then?
Which is a set of 8 armor pieces found in level 60 dungeons, high level dungeons. There was Stratholme, Scholomance, Blackrock Spire.
This place is just too darn creepy. I really want out of here.
And so on. And I didn't plan on doing any raids, just that and all. I knew I could make it. Okay,
yes,
it was
it shall be.
Something that I knew I could do it. Okay. Unfortunately, I couldn't, because those freaking Shadowcraft boots that drop in Scholomance from the Bone Golem boss. I attempted the place 18 times and they never dropped. 18 times.
What is my task?
Okay, they had an expected drop chance of just below 20%, if I remember correctly. So 1 in 5. Okay, maybe 10 runs if you're really unlucky. Okay, no, 18 runs and it never dropped. I got the Shadowcraft hood. I think it's Shadowcraft. Okay, I don't recall if it's Shadowcraft. Anyway, it's the blue set, the dungeon set 0. Twice. The helmet, which drops from the headmaster, twice. The boots, which actually had a higher dropping rate, 18 runs, and actually I completed the raid set one first, the one from Molten Core, and I almost completed the raid set 2 from Blackwing Lair. Okay, I only missed one piece, I think the shoulder pads, and I never completed the one that should be easy. Okay, back to Baldur's Gate 2. Woohoo! Someone has come to play at last. Yes. Someone will play with us now. And not the stodgy, overgrown Fish King. Yeah, that old Fish King. Phew, no sense of humor. I had no sense of... I think it was pretty funny. None. But now, hey, you big peoples, will want the treasure, right? Probably not in... I am not in the right place. Bee peoples always wants the those treasures. Yes, oh yes, I am in the right place then. Thank you. You can have the draw treasure. Oh yes, but you have to play our game first. Hey, you have to play our game. What say you, big people? You are wanting the treasure. You want to play our game, yes? Okay, so they are not. Their English is quite incorrect. Okay. Uh, just, just wondering, what's to stop me from taking the treasure myself? Teehee, well, you could go and look in all the chests if you wanted to. Yes, yes, you could. Hehe. Most of them are empty now anyway. Most of them, all except for one. One of them is locked up tight and has all the drove's treasure, all of it. That they moved all the treasure from the different chests in one. Okay. And something else too. It has a nasty, nasty, nasty inside. Is that inside it that will come out and steal your soul? You'll be forever dead, dead. Oh my goodness, are they speaking like Skaven rats? Hey, hey, we can unlock the chest and protect you from the nasty, nasty, nasty. I am tempted I want to check on this nasty, nasty, nasty now that you mention it. But only if you plays our game, only if you plays, yes. So, what says you be people, will you plays our game? Okay, I am very well. I'll play your game. I'll play your game if that's what it takes. Well, I'll take my chances on my own. No, let's play, okay? The bee peoples will play our game. Hooray, hooray! Hooray, hooray! Okay, big peoples, this is how our game will go. There is 5 chests here with nothings in them. In front of each empty chest, a famous big people will appear. Famous big people, oh yes, powerful, famous big people. Each famous big people will give you a gift that belongs to another famous big people, and they will hint to you what gifts belong to them. If you think you knows which famous big people a gift belongs to, you put it in an empty chest behind them. Yes, very simple. As you places all 5, you comes and asks us. If you wrong, we laugh at you. If you right, we open the 6th chest and you can laugh at the nasty, nasty, nasty. Lots of fun. Okay, we start now. Okay. The way they speak, reminds me of a book that I read many times. It's My Family and Other Animals, written by Gerald Darrell. And there's a character. The story takes place in Corfu, which is an island in Greece, and there's a local man who speaks English quite badly, and he speaks like this, adds s at the end of most words, and that reminds me. Very fine reading. Okay.
I'm pleased that you came
So,
across me when you did. This group does
okay,
good things.
well, I wasn't expecting that.
What do you want?
Okay, are you telling me this is the trap chest with the nasty, nasty, nasty? Well, of course it is, because there's nobody
Good to go?
in front. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Name it.
Okay,
Just like
this
old
is not
times.
very fair. Just
Well, except for the torture and all.
except for the torture and all. Yeah, I somehow expected some low blows, dirty, cheap shots. We call them low blows, blows under the belt. Okay, I think the most correct translation in English is cheap shot. Okay, so Kelben, I know who it is. Elminster, Driest, Alustriel. Is she a mage that has something to do with Mistra? A queen? Maybe Pierge Iron. I have no clue. I have no clue. Anyway, did I save? I want to save. Okay, I want to check
On my honor,
the
I will
nasty,
do
nasty,
my
nasty.
best.
What it is? It is locked.
Ready and willing. Right you are.
I'm going to reload, but I want to. Ooh, Spectre. Fool you were to release me. Ha ha ha. Now may use your own life force to escape here. Farewell. Okay, this is a Spectre, and it killed Imoen. Okay.
Yes?
I thought it was a leech, demi-leech, half-leech, something like that.
It
Okay,
shall
so, Drist.
Yes, yes, you have my attention.
I am Drist, a drow who left, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I give you a helmet, a symbol of rulership on the surface city, far north and
I had
cold.
to drop your item on the ground. I can carry no more.
What is this? Advantage skin wears and mean to everything magical as well mobility anyway. Ah, okay. Yeah. By the way. Oh, the mithril token, I don't care. I can drop it. I don't care anymore, the mithril token. And I have a helmet. Oh, it's the helmet that Drist just gave me. Okay, so John's key, I don't think I need it. The Hand of Days, I don't
Look,
think I need it.
I have no
I
space
can't
for
carry
anymore.
anymore.
I've placed your item on the
sorry,
ground.
I dropped something.
This is a short bow. I don't know what I'm doing with a short bow, to be honest. I don't recall what I'm supposed to do. Scimitar +1? No. Yoshimo's heart, we're going to hang on it a little bit longer. Okay, this is the amulet that can be used by shamans. I think I already told you I played a bit of the first game, the console version, and I rolled a shaman. Actually, I rolled the whole party or most of it. I think 4 characters, and then I had Imoen and someone else joining me. Shamans are blah.
What is my task?
Not really.
Consider it done.
Okay, Pierre
Yes.
Gyron, a paladin of tears, faith, and open lord of my northern land. If you will, place a symbol of my rule within my hand. Okay, I give to you this staff of darkest hue, black stuff. Okay, the stuff is Calben's. Calben black stuff.
This place is just too darn creepy. I really want out of
Calben, I am Calben, a wizard of great power, one of the rulers of the finest city of the north, Waterdeep. I know because I'm playing Eye of the Beholder, which takes place in the sewers of Waterdeep, and Calben is the one who gives you the job. I need the item that supplies my fondest name, Calben Black Stuff, and an extra leg, blah blah blah. Pendant of silver, for it belongs to another, placed around the neck of one who is sister, but not mother. I don't see any other females but Alustriel. Alustriel.
there.
I am Alustriel, daughter of Mistra. See, I remember something. Okay, sorry about that. I am Alustriel, daughter of Mistra, one of the 7. Lady of the Moon, give me my symbol of the sword, bequeathed by my mother from her home in heaven. The pendant. I give you this pipe of rooted magic. The pipe is of course Elminster's. Elminster, what do you have? I never recall if it's Elminster or Elminster.
I can offer some guidance, but I will not interfere in your destiny.
You know me, friend, as the oldest wizard to have walked the land. In my heart I am but an old man. Okay, I give you this curved sword. Okay, warrior as black as night, so it's one of Drist scimitar. So I think I'm only missing Pierre Gyron's helmet. Oh, you got it all right, you did. You are smart at us, but good. Oh, is the game's over already? Okay, we keeps the deal. You goes and opens the last chest now, and we imps will save you. We gets to laugh at the nasty. Oh, goody, goes and opens it, big peacock, big peacock, big people. Ah, you have released me. But what is this? I cannot reach your life force. Haha, poor nasty. You can do nothing, Nasty. We protect these, the people. No, I am too weak. Haha, that was fun. You funny big peoples, we go now. Okay, that was funny. Actually, funny reading. Okay, if all imps were like that. Okay, ooh. Boots. But, hang on. No, maybe it's that. Okay, so this is the cloak of protection +2. Tell me it is. Please tell me it is. Whoa, yes, you can even upgrade it. So, who's wearing a lowly +1 protective item? Okay. Emoen, but she fights in the back row. Armor class 0. It could be if I had another mundane, non-magical full plate armor. I could give it to Mazzy. So yeah, she basically it would be a -1 armor class instead of 0. It's not that big of a deal. Aerie could go to -6. Aerie, -6 AC. It is pretty decent for hand-to-hand combat, to be honest. Valigar, I'm afraid. Oh, he's already using the Cloak of Sewers. And he already has an enchanted armor, so let me see. I don't think I can give him this exactly, because it interferes with the armor. So I'm going to give it to Aerie. Instead of the Ring of the Princes. Unless, that is, I have a full plate armor in my bag of holding. I have a Doom plate +3, which is equally good. Okay, but wave shaft. This is the chainmail. This is chainmail is +4, so it is an armor class 1. Cloak of reflection. Night gift. It's armor class 3. Club, quarterstaff, Yoshimu's katana. No. So I said I'm going to give it. Okay. And the ring goes in the bag. And Imon can use this. Imon already has the protector +1. That's why. Okay. And also the boots. Hang on. The boots. The boots are boots of shadow of. No, shadow of. No, hang on. What boots are these? Okay, then. Boots of etherealness. Etherealness once per day. A wearer is immune to normal weapons. Ooh, well. I didn't recall of that. Didn't remember.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
I
Okay.
will do my best.
So,
Yep.
a spectator.
Gotcha.
Okay. I knew it.
What is my task?
Okay, let's
Yes.
just in case. Okay, he's not hostile.
What do you want? Good to go.
Okay.
I stand ready. Aye, as you wish.
Okay.
On my
I
honor.
suppose I can speak
Very
to
well.
it. Visitors! It has been some time since I have had anyone but the mad little Sahogin come to this place, and that one is not full of riveting conversation. Ah, but I see you hesitate. No doubt you have heard of my kind before, or even met some. Yeah, we did. You call us beholders. Yes, I think that is the term you all use. I am but a spectator beholder, however, not quite like others you may have met. I am set in this place to guard one thing and one thing only. I will not attack you unless you try to touch what I guard. Touch anything else you'd like, provided you weren't driven insane by the imps back there. No, they were with what with those imps anyway? Oh, they've been here since the drow who summoned me was slaughtered. 60 years with only 2 imps and a mesh fish king for company. Is this hell? There's a chest in there that the Saugin put something valuable in. Always whisper the incantation to open it, though like I would care. Like I would care. The imps figured out the incantation. I suppose they told you if you didn't squish them on the spot. Not that I would be sad exactly to see them gone. What is it exactly that you guard? Just the one chest behind me. You are welcome to open the others with the imps or do whatever else. I'm not here to do anything about them in the slightest. I think the Saugin looted the other chest long ago. They might have put some stuff of theirs around here though, thinking I would scare off thieves. Oh, that reminds me. I promised that mad little Saugin that I would make an effort to scare off intruders. So, boo. Oh, and that's about as much effort as I'm willing to put into that. It's been a pretty lonely experience so far, you know. Okay. Is there no way I can release you from your task? Oh, that's sweet. Short of that, there isn't any way to shorten the 40 years I've left, and I'm not eager to greet the beyond just yet. Just how did you then end up here anyway? Ah, I was summoned by a mad little drow who took over this part of the Saugin city a long time ago. The chest was extremely important to him, apparently. The Saugin were attacking and he didn't want them to get the chest after he died, so poof, in I came, attached to a 99-year contract, only 40 years to go. The draw wasn't much more entertaining than the Saugin, really. He smelled better, though. Don't think I'll ever be able to stomach fish again, yuck. To top it off, I got stuck with Drow's imps too, which are bound here but keep teleporting away from the Saugin. Wish they would just go away. I mean, I can only play I Spy and Peekaboo so many times without getting tired of it, but not them, no. Rotten impish bastards. Just how can you smell without a nose? What? You think I can smell just because I got the one big eye thing going? How much do you know about magic anyway? You're almost as bad as those imps. Okay, what is it that you guard? Do you know what's in ingestion? Okay, is that we can okay, I think there is a way to trick him. Do you know? Not a clue. I wouldn't recommend touching it, though. I haven't had any real excitement in a long time, but I have no compulsion towards killing, you know. Are you sure I can't see what's inside the chest? What? Are you in desperate need or something? You have a dying relative that desperately needs what's in this chest? Oh, I get it. You just have to have what's in this chest, right? Because if a beholder's guarding it, it has to be cool. Keep in mind that the drow who summoned me was mad. But hey, who am I to judge, I suppose? I've been playing tic-tac-toe with a pair of imps for 60 years. In case you didn't hear an answer in that, no, you can't look at what's in the chest. The drow specifically summoned me to guard this chest. Hang on, did the drow summon you to guard just the chest or what's inside the chest? Well, he screamed my chest as I recall. A spear was being thrust into his own chest at that time though, so he could have been referring to that. I assume he was talking about this chest though, and that means I can let you open it, or do anything to it, even if I'm not guarding what's inside. But that doesn't mean you can't open it, right? Then I could get what's inside without touching anything. Hey, you're probably right. Actually, I've been wondering what was inside. Tell you what, I won't turn around and you just go take a look, okay? Okay, let's see if this works. Ah, the tooth. Huh? Is that it? Shoot! You'd have thought the whole future of the drow race depended on it or something, the way that mad drow was screaming. I suppose I have to resign myself now to guarding a completely empty chest for the next years. Yay! You wouldn't have to do that, would you? Keep guarding an empty chest? What would be the point? You know, you're absolutely right. Not even the drow mage will want me to guard an empty chest. It's not even a nice chest. There's no way that the Beholder Council, bloated bladder bags they are, would hold me responsible for this contract. I'm free! Free! Yippee! What to do now? Kill the imps? Yeah. Those bastards deserve to die. But first, I'm gonna go eat something. You have no idea how hungry I am. Okay.
Yes?
All right. Mission accomplished and awesome writing. That was really fun. Okay, still we have reached our goal. Well, we are exactly 1 hour at the 1 hour mark, so it's time to save and call it a day. This is LP BG2 EE episode 51. Good. I hope you had fun. I hope you found my voice acting entertaining with the imps and the spectator. I'll see you again with the next video. Until then, as usual, take care and goodbye.